We now project a budget surplus of nearly $2.5 billion at the end of the current 26-27 biennium. We now project a negative balance of $2.9 billion in FY 28-29.
Last week's budget forecast from MMB showed that while the states made progress on the impending budget deficit, they'll need to continue that work next spring. The forecast shows the deficit is down from the $6 billion shown in February, but up by around $1.8 billion from the end of the legislative session. MMB says the state's legislative leaders helped soften the blow.
Thanks to their leadership, we are in a stronger place to respond to a more challenging budget situation.
But the deficit remains, and so does the question of how the legislature gets it down. The state can't, by its own rules, have an unbalanced budget. While they have this year and the next to figure out what to do, the two parties will need to find some common ground.
If Democrats had budgeted responsibly back in 23, when we had an $18 billion surplus, we wouldn't be in this position that we're in today.
Republicans continuing to pin the deficit on overspending, while DFLers say what's caused the deficit is completely unrelated.
The budget that was approved in that legislative session closed in June with a $5 billion surplus.
Meanwhile, DFLers have looked to pin the problem on the Trump administration's economic policy. Asked about where they'll look to balance the budget, they repeatedly tied it back to federal help.
We need help from the federal government, and I don't know that we're going to get it.
Reporting in St. Paul, I'm Quinn Gorham.